Yes. Once again, it's on. Ah, man. I still got it. Gather round, hustlers. That's if you're still living. And get on down to a little bit of that make it workism. Hello. Yes, I know. I know it has been some time. A lot to discuss. There's definitely a lot to discuss. Before we do anything, though, I have to say, rest in peace to my brother, Daniel Flakka, DC, whatever you want to call it. It's been a interesting couple months, you know what I'm saying, getting through it. We're trying my best to heal. And I mean, it's been tough. It's it's a day by day process. But alas, we here for it. We putting on, for bro all the time. And I think it's as good as time as ever to get back to business. So we get back to get business. Also, shout out to the Rocket, you know what I'm saying? My dog, my actual, family dog. He moved on to doggy heaven, a couple weeks ago. And, some prayers out to my mom because, that was her homeboy, you know what I'm saying? That was her dog. So, yes. So yeah, man, sending those out, there. Now, with that being said, man, what the hell is going on with y'all, man? Man, I'm telling you, this one, I hope you feel, I hope this one, you know what I'm saying, it hits you, in a good way, though, you dig? Like, because it's been a whole bunch of just stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's been just things been thinking and doing their thing, and, a lot of stuff don't make no sense. And I feel like we're going to go through a couple things that don't make no sense. We're going to touch on the, the thing, and we probably going to reverse engineer this one. I think that's a good word. I think. Right, engineer, so engineering, but backwards. We're going to reverse engineer. So we're going to start from the most recent, we're just going to go back, and then we're just going to hit on some points. I put this one together, man. It's episode 107. This is the Gym Class Podcast. I am your host, Mattymakeitwork. It's so great to see you, or it's so great for y'all to be able to see me. We've been, we've been quiet as we go through our journeys and the healing, but we ain't been not working. We've been doing slowly but surely getting back to what we do so well, and that's put numbers on the board, make it look good, baby. Dress it enough and make it real fun. Shout out to Pluto, you know what I'm saying? But today is, we're recording this on the 30th of July, in the year of, in this year, 2023. And man, yesterday, like I said, we're gonna reverse engineer. Yesterday was the fight of the century. Probably the biggest fight in the last, say 20 years. Finally got that Bud Crawford versus Earl Spence fight. Or what we thought was a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, that was bad. That one was real bad. Shout out to Bud. Because, man, did his big one yesterday, guys. He showed up. He showed improved. The pound for pound champion, undisputed, in whatever weight class they in. I don't know. You know, I know boxing a little bit, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't, not a whole bunch. I mean, I know it, but what I saw yesterday wasn't even boxing. That was a royal beat down. That was a royal beat down, man. I've seen some fights. Seen a lot of boxing matches since I was young. I remember the classic fights. I remember the Mike Tysons. I remember, Mike Tyson was probably still is a lifetime my favorite fighter. I've seen a lot of them. Enjoy it. Enjoy the sport. I have never in my goddamn all of my life, never, ever seen such a tactical beating, an annihilation of sorts, like I saw last night, man. Now, not gonna lie, my original plan was to go to watch the fights in my favorite place to watch all sports, that good old Battery, man. Shout out to the whole gang up there. Nothing but love and light to all y'all. Y'all make sports amazing. Seen some great sporting events up there. They got this big screen with all the other screens. Screen. You know what I'm saying? Screens for days. Women for days. Drinks flowing right into the baseball stadium. I got no food, but then I can go to my other spot down the street. I got a system. Explain to y'all my new formula, a couple new sayings too. I've been working. But yes, so my original plan was to go up there, watch the baseball game. Shout out to my Braves, Los Bravos, you know what I'm saying? The guys, and I'm doing well. Number one team in all of baseball. We on the way. We bringing it back home this year. So go up there, watch the baseball game, watch the UFC fight that was on, and then watch the boxing match. One-stop shop. Shout out to my girl Elena too, you know what I'm saying? Keep me right. Now, I got there right at the beginning of the game, Braves put 6 on them real fast yesterday, so after the first inning, there really wasn't much of the baseball game really to watch. And I got up there and I recognized that my initial plan was not going to be actually how things, we're going to end up working out, because a couple of things. It was a private event up there, so I couldn't go in and, get situated and, buy my seat and watch the game at the spot. That was the one. And I also realized that the UFC fight was going to be the only one that was going to be showed, at SNS, where I watch my sports. That's two situations that told me that I had to come up with an alternative that was not going to be what we was going to be able to do because of those things, and it's okay because, hold up. Y'all see that hat too, that new thing, very fine. I know. It'll be on the website very soon. I'm gonna post it on, I'm gonna update. I ain't been Instagram. I ain't been sharing nothing. I just been living, taking it in, figuring it all out. But yes, it will be online very soon. If you see the details, still, I still got it together. But yeah, y'all can see the details. This is Atlanta inspired, all things Atlanta. So they'll be available. We'll add a link for that. But alas, back to what we were talking about. Got there, couldn't go in. For social, everything was changing. I'm outside. I was looking too good yesterday to be outside. Y'all see me. You see me. You know, I was put that. I did a number on them yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Because I do from time to time. I'm a bad man, you know. But alas, around the third inning, I believe, I decided that I need to figure out where we're about to watch this fight. And I also realized one thing. They did 2 fights yesterday. I feel like, I don't know if it was a universe or if it was, but they did something for, everybody's kind. And I recognize that majority of, the lighter varieties, they was way more worried about that UFC fight than they was about the Bud Crawford and the fight of the century, the boxing match of the century. Very interesting. I'm a but 2 into new soul, but they're gonna say they wasn't worried about no damn Spence and Bud. They was worried about that one. I don't even know how to say them the UFC fighters' names. I didn't even know about it. I do enjoy watching UFC. Very brutal. Very, very brutal. But it was not as brutal as that fight that I saw last night, that boxing match, man. I digress. So I walked down to my my other favorite spot. The DOCs. You know what I'm saying? If you know, I'm not trying to give away all my trade secrets, so I'll be talking the way I talk. But alas, went down to my spot, decided I need to eat something, and then I gotta figure out where to go watch this fight. A couple of things were very evident to me yesterday. Especially being in Atlanta, but probably any major city, and especially urban major cities. We'll say that. Man, the fight make everybody think that they could just charge an arm and leg for anything. Anything. I was walking down and people are sending me flyers. Shout out to O. And, shout out to Moores and, everybody. But I'm getting sent flyers for places. And you ever just look at a flyer and be like, this look expensive. It look like it smell like a lot of hookah, too. I ain't no problem with no hookah. But it seemed like it was a hookah overload yesterday. Motherfuckers ran out of hookah, I know folks ran out of hookah yesterday. They ran out of wings. You know what I'm saying? Tequila was in a shortage yesterday. Hennessy, it was a lot going on in these places that were offering the fight. You had to buy a section. It was a whole bunch of stuff. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it because I know better. I've been around this game for a very long time, ladies and gentlemen, and I know when it's something is afoot. And like I said, my plan was originally to go watch the fight at Sports Association. I thought they was going to, be up there showing the fight. When they didn't show the fight, I understood. It made perfect sense. So, with that being said, went over to the other spot. As soon as I walked in the door, I already knew. They didn't have to tell me. I knew they wasn't going to show the I knew they wasn't going to show the fight. I knew it. But that was my plan. I was going to go get some food. Then I was going to go find a place to watch the fight. And then I thought about it. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, man. I really don't like spending admission to go to places. surprise, like, yeah, man, I don't like that. I like to be treated right. I don't really like going out that much. I go to the places I go out to, and I enjoy that because they're like my cheer spots. You know what I mean? I go there because they usually know my name or they know what's going on. I got friends in these spots. I'm regular. At the spots I'm regular. And I really thought about it. I was like, man, probably about the seventh inning of the baseball game, I was like, man, I'm going to stay right here. I'm staying right here. I'm going to get me another drink. I'm going to relax. I'm going to enjoy myself. I am not going to be outside with all the foolishness because it just seemed expensive. You know, like I'm not a bisexual type of guy. Shout out to all my guys, my promoter homies and stuff like that. I would have had to probably pay to get in a nice place, but I would have had to pay to get there. Gas ain't cheap. We're going to talk about that soon too. We got a couple things to discuss. But yeah, gas too expensive to be driving around on fight night trying to find a place to watch this fight. I mean, I got to park, I got to get in there. You know, when I get in there, you never know what time the fight going to start. Shout out to them, though. They started the fight at a very reasonable hour yesterday, right? Like 11. You know, a lot of times these fights don't start till 2 or 1, you know, later in the night. But anywho, yeah, man, so I realized I'm going to just stay. I'm going to just stay where I'm at, you know. And shout out to Book and Uncle Rick and all the guys up there. I was just, yeah, somebody send me the link. Send me the link. And I'm like, nah, something. Still the undercards. Shout out to them. But man, we gotta do something about these live stream links and all these daggone pop-ups, man. My fingers, my right thumb, it was damn near bleeding. Having to X out all them damn pop-ups. Like, I really, like, if I didn't get started when I did get started, Xing out them pop-ups, I would have missed the whole fight. 913 pop-ups. Absolutely unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. So when I finally got to the 973rd one, you know, took like 15 minutes. Ridiculous. Got through to it though. Bam, we got the fight on. And we're still early, like I said, we still had an undercard. So I set it up, you know what I'm saying? Rigged it up. You know, we was watching it. It was good. We actually had it on 3 little phones. So it was like one on the other side and everything by the pool. It was nice. You know what I'm saying? It was good. I did that. Everything's straight. And the fight comes on. Right? 11-ish. 11 something. And you know, I picked Bud to win because I just saw his demeanor. You know, pause, but Bud, you know, Bud is a scruffy dude. Like, you would never, like, if you see you see a Earl Spence out and about, you know, smooth play, you know what I'm saying? You know, you see Bud, he's like, this guy, he beats up cows in his spare time. You could tell, like, there's somebody like, you know, he like a crocodile, like a black crocodile hunter type. Fearless, scary. Demeanor, very scary, very, very, very scary. And not that he's scary to be. I wouldn't, man. Listen, and I'm a solid guy. We all know, there's not a lot of fear in my heart for, not mainly anybody. But somebody, it was a look. I was watching the interviews and seeing all the build up, and I was like, I don't know, Spence. I don't know. This might be a little bit. This might not be what you wanted. And ask and you shall receive. And man, I knew, because I was watching some on Instagram, him and Shakir Stevenson. That's a dog too. Hanging on one, no smoke. I saw right before Shakir asked him, "So who you gonna get to walk you out?" I was thinking, shit. Who was I thinking? Like Travis Scott or somebody, maybe like a Uzi, Lil Durk perhaps. Who else is lit right now? Yeah, I'm thinking, one of those guys. When this man asked Shakir and said Eminem, that's when I knew. That's when I knew this is not going to be as close as we think. I don't even know who Spence had walked out. Sorry, my man Ty just hit me. So like what I said, when he said that's what he wanted to do it, I was like, okay, now this is gonna be crazy. Then when I seen he actually got him to walk him out, and they did that lose yourself. That's when I told everybody, I was like, yo, this is about to be bad. This is about to be bad. And when I tell you it was worse, when I tell you it was worse than even I imagined. I thought this was going to be way more of a fight, a boxing match. No. This was bullying. This was abuse. This was really abuse, man. From the onset, it was abuse. I was telling him, man, like, second round knockout, that's when it was really over. After that, Spence just couldn't do it, man. He was not expected. And in the words of the great Mike Tyson, everybody has a game plan until what? You get hit in the mouth. He got hit in the mouth. He got hit in the face. He got hit in the cheek, the eyebrow, the stomach, the shoulder. Probably got hit in his back. This fool might got hit in his knee. I don't know. Everywhere that he get hit, bro, I feel like the man got hit. And you could see it. You could see it. It was bad, man. It was bad. It was really, really, really bad. Going through the fight, and everybody has their scores, when boxing matches go on. But then, when it got to be about probably the fifth round, that's when I'm starting to realize, like, bro, this, like, it's over with. And unless a miracle, like the hands of Jesus, like, go and take it, and then he hits Bud, and the way out? Oh no, this is just gonna get bad, and we're not gonna make it to 12. We're not making it to 12. Neither at 5. Then 6 and 7 happen, and it's just getting worse. It's just getting worse because he's getting mixed up. He's getting flambéed in that joint, man. It was ouch. I remember a couple times I flinched because he was getting, it was like boulders, just it was bad. And then the 9th happened. And whenever these fights happen, man, you see it in a certain way, but then you see it in slow motion. And seeing them joints in slow motion, the highlights after the fact, oh bro. Oh man. Like that was ooh. And I seen a lot of the memes, the Martin memes. He fought Hagler, I think Marvin Hagler. Everybody know that episode when Martin was in the ring. He was boxing, and he got beat to a pulp, and his face was all like messed up and bumped up and bruised and stuff like that. I seen that meme so many times, but then I seen it slow down. It was pretty accurate, man. I was pretty tough. That was a tough one, man. I pray for Earl's speedy recovery. Hope he don't have CTE. I hope he knows where he is today. Because last night, he looked like one of them aliens they had just said that they just told us were real. We'll get to that soon too. But yeah, man, that was bad. That was a massacre. That was a total annihilation. Flawless victory. Shout out to Bud and shout out to Spence for a great fight yesterday. It was awesome. But now we continue on. Earlier today, some Sundays, some Sundays are just for torture. And, the torture that I decided to do, and my favorite type of torture, is grocery shopping. And not even real grocery shopping, no, just light grocery shopping, going to the grocery store, and, really with very little express line in it, you know what I mean? Self-checkout express line type deal. And, it never really turns out, it's never goes really as planned. So this morning, woke up, I was like, all right, Sunday, Braves play at 1:40. I'm going to go get me my favorite Publix sub. I'm also going to get me one thing to cook for the week, some water, some lemonade. Should be in and out, no time. Shouldn't take me no time to get this done. But I know that's never the case. Never the case. Not at my neighborhood Publix. No. Not even close. I do this all the time. I'm like, let's pick the absolute worst time to go to the grocery store. I go there, and then I complain, and I realize that, sometimes I'm not an idiot, but I do idiotic things. The idiotic thing today, of course, was going to this daggone Publix, man. Every time, it don't never fail. I go in that joint, and the line is a mile long for public subs. They moving at the slowest pace. Like it's like they pick out each one. I feel like they grow the turkeys and the chickens in the back, and they wait for each one, like the baby turkeys, baby chickens, and then what they do. Then they grow the lettuce. I feel like they grow everything fresh, not just the bread, because it don't make no sense how long it takes me to achieve, to finish the job. It ain't hard. So today, I came in there and I might put up the picture, show y'all. I posted on Instagram, like, why do I do this? Every time I know better. And I got there, and there was this, nice, older black lady, because there's a bunch of just older black people that go at this Publix. I just started wanting to use profanity, and I don't like to use profanity around black women, especially on Sundays. Unless I'm cussing them out. But I'll try not to do that, especially not on Sundays. So I was in there and I just started like bubbling with profanity. And I was like, you know what? I know what I need to do. I'm going to order my food from the back of the line on my phone, because I asked for that. So I'm in the line, I'm ordering the sub, and it says it's going to take 30 minutes or whatever. So I was like, all right, cool. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to take my little stroll around the grocery store, pick up my essentials. I only need a couple things. I'm going to keep this as light as possible. I do not want to spend any money. And I started doing that, and then I just started getting so depressed, man, because it's like, when did these prices get like this? Like, I was here last week. The inflation right now, man. This is ridiculous. A pack of ground beef, $7. When? Used to be like $2, $3. Not the big pack, the low one. Chips, $7. I needed the water, so I had to get the water regardless. And then I got my lemonade. I get all this stuff, but I'm almost in tears because I'm like, I'm too broke to eat. This is crazy. Like, I just need to go back to the bar and drink and eat at the same time, because at the end of the day, that's going to be cheaper than what I'm about to spend in this daggone grocery store, man. And I'm in here, waiting for my food, getting depressed. So I just stopped in one of the aisles and just stopped movement. Didn't want to move. It's too much. I can't afford to be here. I almost left. But I didn't. I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited. For this daggone sandwich to get done, man. The line didn't get no shorter. People was getting older and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? I came in there, dude had fresh haircut. By the time he got his sandwich, he needed another fresh haircut. This don't make no sense, man. We got to do better. We got to do better. Finally get my stuff. Went there, like I said, I was just going to get the food so I could come home, watch the baseball game at the house, figure out what I was going to do after. I like to do that. Early games. I don't like to be at the battery early. You know what I mean? The game was almost over. I left in the second inning. I didn't get back into the ninth. I saw the final home run. Shout out to Matt Olson. Did your thing. Your big one. Proud of you. But, man, what is going on? Why did it take so long? The world will never know. And I feel like my stupid ass is going to do the same thing next week. But let's pray. Let's pray for better decisions for me, please. Put that in your prayer. Comment your prayer in the bottom. But okay, get to the after it takes me, the multiple hours to get my food. I go to check out, right? I check out, and it was almost $50. I didn't get none. I didn't even get no real food. I didn't get no steaks. I I ain't got no chicken. I got ground beef, a sub, a 24-pack of water, and some lemonade, and an onion. Why was it almost $50? That's not acceptable. Like we can't be like this. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Too much. Wanted this. We need to take it back down to where it is. I don't know who we need to talk to, but this is getting insane. I can't do this. I can't do this. Then when I was going to the store, right, I saw one price for gas, right? And gas. I went in the store. Regular price of gas was $3.59. Same street, same spot. I come out the joint, it's $3.89 for regular gas. I can't even use regular gas in my car, man. What are we doing? What is going on? When did this? Every day I leave. Every couple hours, every time I leave the house, it might even be a different day. I go out right now. I know the gas might be 25 cents more expensive than it was when I left early this morning when people talk about aliens, man. We know they're aliens. We need an explanation about why the gas and the food prices are so damn high, man. Can they help us with that? Cause I'm not really tripping off the aliens, but I can't afford it. I said summer over. Summer over. I got 14 miles left. I'm trying to make that last for 14 days. Or at least till the gas price go down a little bit. Man, what? Just be angry. Just go outside. That's why everybody got an attitude. The food too high, the gas too high. There's aliens outside. It's hot. I seen something today. It said this is the hottest summer in 120,000 years. 120,000 years is the hottest summer on record. What are we supposed to do? That's why everybody upset. We can't do nothing. Everything too much. Everything too much, man. We got aliens. Everything is just being ridiculous. I don't know. I can't stand it. I don't like it. They need to rebrand. They need to lower the prices. I don't know. They about to start stealing gas. I don't know. Not the safe. Can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, the aliens, if y'all gonna come and do y'all big one, can we hurry up or at least lower the prices or something? Because we need help down here. It ain't right. It ain't right, y'all. Oh my goodness. Help me. But yes, it is what it is. You can't beat them. Steal. Get your white friends to steal. That's what I do. I get my white friends to steal stuff. Getting good at it. And I don't get blamed. I digress. Moving on forward. Yesterday, had a chance to watch the movie. They cloned Tyrone. I suggest that everybody watch that movie. Shout out to my man Jamie Foxx. Shout out to my brother Holly, who was in it as well. Great movie. Amazing message. I loved everything about it. Very real. Very real. The messages were in there. Probably watch it again tomorrow, man. Great acting. They did a really good job. It's on Netflix. It just came out a couple weeks ago. I suggest everybody go watch it. Basically, it was, they say they out here cloning us, and that's why that's why it is what it is. I wasn't surprised, It makes perfect sense to me. And I love the way that they do this. The same way they do with the aliens. They tell you, they tell you everything. But you know, put Jane Fox in there, put Will Smith, and then he got something. But yeah, man, they cloned Tyrone. It's on Netflix. Check it out. Great movie. Hit very close to home. Especially being in an urban environment. Shout out to the A. And yeah, man, check that out. It's on Netflix. No spoiler alert. I'm just gonna say, let's watch it. We can deep dive on that later, but I want everybody to watch it. It just came out, and let's have a discussion. What else is going on? Let me check my Palm Pilot. Jack, Oh, something has also been on my mind lately. I don't like the club. Shout out to all my promoter homies. But I don't like the club. I ain't like the club in a while. I haven't liked the club because ain't no dance floor no more. The spots that I like to go to, at least give me a little room to move. I realized this. I've realized this for a while. That's why I don't usually go to. I might go to like a restaurant, like a bar, dive bar type situation. But if I'm going to the club, I'm trying to dance. I'm trying to, talk my talk, meet some folks. You know what? I can't do that. I can't do that in the section. These sections be small, overpriced. You know what I mean? You can't go to the bar no more because the drinks are insane. I paid $22 for a Termana and something at one of these spots for a little cup. $22. Why? Do you know what it also cost? $22? The whole damn bottle. I understand everybody's trying to get their money, section life and all that shit, but that shit is boring. Y'all don't even act like y'all having fun. You know what I mean? Nobody. Can we do the line dance or something? Like, we gotta do something, man. This isn't fun. This isn't life. All I need is a little dance for a little room to do my little 1, 2. I know I dance a little bit. I'm on groove. I'm not trying to be like, cause it's a couch right here. This is what we getting in. You can buy a couch for what they spending in the club all the time. It doesn't make any sense to me. Not gonna lie. After the fight yesterday, went to a spot. It was a nice spot. It was decent. But the only thing is, it ain't nothing but couches in there, man. Like, you can't do nothing. It's just couches. There ain't no room. So it's couches and people trying to walk around and take these bottles. People stepping on my toes. People are just like, just being, they got to stand on top of the couches to dance. You know how we can eliminate that and keep these good couches? If we had a fucking dance floor, people could go, if they want to come back to the section, they come back to the section, get their drink or whatever, and then still got nice couches, people is dancing, people is having a good time, everybody canoodling and all that good stuff. We could do that. But the way we're doing it now, I don't like it. I don't like it. I just love the club. You be club all the time. Now it's like, bro, you have to trick me when you going to the club. You know what I'm saying? Trick me and you gotta pay, cause I ain't doing none of that. That is craziness. Craziness, man. Shout out to that spot though. I mean, they cool, but it's like, dawg. Really? Who are y'all lying to? You're lying to yourself. You're not lying to me. I know you're not having a good time. Like Instagram, like, it's all the same. It's always like this. People on the phone like this. Or showing off the bottles, but they just standing there. People ain't dancing with each other. You remember when we used to be able to get dance with a young lady, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't none of that. Because you're in a section. There's no room to dance. There's no room to dance, man. It bothers me. It bothers me. But shout out to the Act Baddies, man. Kitty and the gang, you know what I'm saying? Super proud of her. We just dropped her music video for Come Geek. Go run that up. You know what I'm saying? We doing well. You know, she got one. You know, so it's going viral, and we working on Brink Truck next. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's my people's. You know what I'm saying. And I'm proud of her. I'm proud of what we was able to put together. Can't wait to get the next one done. You know what I'm saying. It's at Bad Academy and all that good stuff. And they come out and they party. You know what I'm saying. They having a good time. They partying. They know how to do it even without the dance floor. You know what I'm saying. They always sexy because they bad as a motherfucker. You know what I mean. They act baddies for real. But you know, that is what it is, man. I don't. The reason why I don't really go out is because of that. You know, it's no fun. It's no room to dance, man. We need more room, man. We need to be able to, you know, 1-2 step, do a little line dance or something. You know, dance with a young. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to do some more stuff, man. It's getting crazy. I'm gonna work on that though. I'm gonna work on that because I feel like if I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. And come on, man, work with me. Let's get it done, though, man. I'm telling you, I'm not mad. I'm just not attending. So that's the realest one right now. But going back, another thing, because I forgot to tell y'all, but even going back before the club and stuff like that, when I was talking about the grocery store, I saw something, right? And this has been a phenomenon that I think is new. Something's in the water. Something with these kids, these young adults and kids. Like I said, it is record temperatures. The hottest summer in 120,000 years is what we're dealing with right now. And it's super hot in Atlanta. Go turn the car on, tell you the temperature. I don't even look. I just close my eyes and turn on the air because it's like, fam, it's too hot. It's too hot. And that's why I stay in another reason. But today, when I was making, you know what I'm saying, spending my life savings to get those 5 items, I saw something that irritated me. These kids, man, what is up with them wearing they winter clothes on the hottest day of the summer? I was in the joint today. Little homie had on jeans. That shoe was cool. Jeans in summer, that's cool. You know, whatever. I wear jeans in summer. But then, as I looked up, a man had on a full leather bomber coat. Looked like pretty sure the motherfucker had long sleeves underneath. And he had one of them little furry hats. Furry shiesty mask, whatever they, you know, bleach mask actually. Shout out to my cousin. But I was sitting there and there was a older lady that was next to me waiting because, you know, we had to wait for our food because they take forever. And I looked at her and I had to ask, like, wait, it's still 100 degrees outside, right? Like, it would. I know it's gonna take a long time, but I know I haven't been in here months. Like, and she's like, yeah, it is. And then my eyes just slowly slid over to the right, because I didn't want to look this little crazy bastard in his face, because he obviously wasn't screwed on too tight, probably having a heat stroke is going to his head. He's delirious. And she saw me looking and she started busting out laughing. I was like, what's going on? I whispered it because, like I said, you know, these little crazy, delirious kids, man. You can't, don't look them in the eye, don't talk too loud. You know, they all got switches and all types of crazy stuff. He looked like a mass shooter. Like he had a book bag on and all that. And he put on some sunglasses too. We are in the grocery store. It is 2 p.m. I was so confused, man. I was so confused that I just, like, I think I got, like, some courage. Because I was like, yo, I have to know. I have to know what's going on with this kid right now. You know what I'm saying? I got to save the youth any way I can. And the way I could was asking him, "Hey, little bro, you got like a? Does that make your head cooler?" And the little motherfucker just said, "Yep." And I was like, "Oh, he dangerous. Can I please get my food? I got to go. This one is, he is about to do something crazy." Then he went back, put his glass back on, got his chicken, and then he left. He didn't even leave. He was just like pacing around a little bit, bro. I was scared. I was scared. I was petrified. A little homie. He wasn't all the way there. He was having a heat stroke. Delirium. It's real life delirium, man. I was scared for him. I want everybody, matter of fact, to pray for him. Pray for him that, you know, that he didn't like die, because it was hot. It was 100 degrees today, man. Again, it's August. What are you doing? Like, and if any of my little homies are watching this, bro, fall is 2 months away, bro. You can wear that in the fall. It'll still look fresh in the fall, bro. I promise. But y'all gonna kill somebody or kill yourselves, you know, fucking with this heat, man, and these Fergie Shicey masks. Because I didn't believe that it made his head any cooler, but I was not gonna ask no more questions. I didn't need to ask no more questions. This conversation is done. When checked out, I'm at the press, I'm out of there, man. But, you know, save the youth, man. Each one, teach one, reach one. Or whatever they say. But we got that. Scared me. Had me petrified. Well, I tell you what. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. You know, love the youth. Look out for the youth, man. We got to. Other news, some great music has come out in the last couple months. You know, I'm just running down some of my favorites. And if you haven't checked them out, go check them out, stream them, download them. Because, you know, it's been a great summer of music. Like I said, everybody go check out Boss Kitty, Come Geek. Stream it, and then also check out the video we just dropped like a week ago or something like that. It came out great. First video I shot in a while. I felt very, very, very good. I thank Kitty for, you know what I'm saying, you know, trusting me with the vision and then getting me out of my little hiatus, because it's been like that. If anybody else needs any visuals, it's time for it. It's time. It's back to work, man. Summer, the fun part, you know, we had fun, and we still gonna have fun. We always do, but you know, that's you know, we were able to do that. So go get that. Brinks truck is on the way. That's the next joint. But what I've been listening to recently, shout out to my boy Travis Scott's new album Utopia just came out. I love it. You know, that's how you come back with an album. The boy got more features, and he got some heat on there. Go run that up. You know, very good. He's looking at like 275 first week, and then another 250 with the bundle. So you know, he's doing his big one with that one. Congrats, bro, on the new album. I'm listening to Lil Uzi's album just came out. Lil bro, he did his thing too, and apparently he was saying this is just experimental album. He's about to drop a whole new album, you know, very soon too. Look forward to that. Uzi don't never disappoint. I've known both those guys for a while. Almost 10 years, maybe a little longer. So to see the journey, to see that they're, you know, putting out, you know, some legendary music and still doing it and still feeding the streets, I love it. You know, congratulations and continue that. And he's still running up the charts. Let's see, Nas, a Hit Boy, that's dropped that Magic 2. Those boys don't miss. They don't miss. It's crazy. I love that album. You know, so all those are in rotation. King Von's album, I like that one too. That boy's a demon. He's a demon even in the afterlife. That's crazy. But nah, man, he did his thing. It's posthumous. I don't know, posthumous. I don't know how to say the word, but that word is that album. So yeah, check that one out. Babyface Ray, I'm loving that one too. Summer is Mine, definitely one of my favorites coming out of Detroit. Go check that out. That came out a little while ago. Let's see. Schoolie, love Schoolie's album. Shout out to my boy Reese. He just dropped Diva Volume 4 with Don Cannon. Currency and Harry Fraud, They Don't Never Miss. Vices, that came out. Rilo Rodriguez, one of the hardest of the summer. Don't sleep on that. T-Fly and Dom Kennedy. Of course, Thug and Gunna. Sexy Red is probably gonna get the MVP of the summer because she's been doing her big one all summer long. And there's a lot, y'all know it's been months, so I can't run down 5 months of music, but basically, it's a bunch. I've been listening to a whole bunch of music. Shout out to Doughboy, V's. I like that album. I wasn't even familiar with Homie until recently, but I like that. My man Dave East just dropped a project. Yeah, man, stuff to listen to, man. Read up on one of the subscriptions and tap in. Also, shout out to Killer Mike, another one of my favorites. My boy Fat Trail, you already know we locked in for life. Nightmares on East Street 2. Going back, the Metro Boomin, Spider-Verse. That is a one. It's not even like slept on, but like Lil Bro never disappoints. Shout out to you always, bro. I love you to death. IDK, Conway, and man, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Kodak Black. I've been listening to a lot of music, man. Driving around, really giving the car test and really able to enjoy it. So yeah, man, that's what I've been tapped into, and yeah, man, go give him a spin, man, and check out. And if there's anything I missed, please comment, like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff, and let me know if there's projects that I need to check out because I want to be more interactive, and I need to be more consistent. So that's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? But that's what's going on the music front, And lastly, in sports, shout out to my Braves. We taking it there. We're gonna take it there this year. I feel it. We doing well. Best team in the major leagues by far. We just swept Milwaukee this past 3 games. We got some fun this week. Otani and them coming to town. The Angels are coming to town. So one of these days I might not go to the game, but I'm definitely gonna go up and watch it. In my spot. You know what I mean? So, but I'm excited to see that. Very proud. Shout out to Ronald Acuna, hit 50 stolen bases yesterday. And Matt Olson going crazy. The whole team's going crazy. The best bats in baseball. Now, and my man Max Fried is supposed to be back this week, so I'm very excited about that because the pitching, man, I'm not going to lie, outside of Spence and Spencer Strider and Elder, all right, Charlie Moe too. It's been a little struggle, man. It seemed like they trying to, I don't know, something a little crazy because the pitching it's a little bit of a struggle, but we gonna get it together. It's it's a home stretch, so I'm looking forward to the guys continuing to do their thing. We are getting closer to football season. I'm excited about that. Shout out to the Commanders' new ownership. We finally got rid of the parasite, the plague, the curse of Daniel Snyder. So I look forward to seeing that. Falcons and all this stuff is coming back around. Summer League was great. The basketball Summer League was pretty cool, and it's that time. So I'm a baseball fan, so for me it wasn't too tough. But I know for a lot of y'all don't like baseball. I don't know why. The new rules is lit, but I will say we are getting to that time where the sport's about to come back around. So we're gonna take that in. Go Bravos, and I can't wait for everything to really turn it up. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support forever and ever. I needed to take my time to heal, but I feel like it's time to really crank it back up the way we're supposed to. So let's do that. Let's stay consistent. I'm gonna be consistent. Stay on me. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Shout it out, repost it, show your love, man. I appreciate y'all, and I just want to say, I'm back, baby. Look, it is Matty Make It Work, aka Matty Meteorologist, aka Matty the Magician, aka Minister Matty. And this has been another episode of the Gym Class Podcast. Check us out, like, subscribe, share on YouTube, youtube.com/InternationalAWoL. We're relaunching the website this month. I know it's been down for a little while, but we're coming back with it. Check out the merch, cop the merch, show your love, show your support. I love you to death. This is the Gym Class Podcast, and my friends, you are dismissed.